And before that one was shiny and I just didn't realize it. But I'm pretty sure it's it wasn't. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax adventure too? Wicked! Guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Peony. Peony? No. Peonia. Peonia? I'm Peonia. Nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? Watch your name's Tom. I'm Tom. Wow, that's a perfect name for you. It really suits you. Is that rude or something? So is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance? Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go all right after I left. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know? Even on a holiday. He's a no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He keeps going on about how he'd planned for us to check out a local legend on this super intense adventure tour, or inventor, he calls it. But I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. You know what? I just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's adventure. Sounds great fun. Too right, it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about all this, it'd be a shame to just leave him on his own. Well, the point was he wanted to go on a vacation with his daughter, but, you know, we can be his daughter. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. Foreshadowing is a great tool in storytelling. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. Okay. Ugh. Dead. He's got a Dynamax band on him. Ugh, it hurts. I change my voice every time. Oh, it hurts. It's ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? Are you alright? It's fine. This fine gentleman appeared to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Oof. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roily coily, sir? Thank you for the bit. There we go. I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That's the kips got me feeling. Right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? I did, but... you don't say. So dear Nia set on straighten away till she had her fill of this Dynamax Adventure stuff. The doctor just walks away, and she wants the two of us to go around and get ahead cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working on the best itinerary I could for my little dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at the age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I wanna do probably wouldn't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then. What's your name, kid? Cheers, Tom. My name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you so? Haven't I already told you so? Then it's twice as nice to meet you. Cool. You put the lead card in your album. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure. What my dear Neil will be itching to join in the fun. Yes, let's. Now that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. We're gonna go have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided then, Tom. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for a strategic planning meeting for Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say let's reconvene post-haste. Ha! Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? I didn't have the patience and sorta don't have the patience, but I still do it anyways for certain Pokemon if I'm like, you know what, this one looks cool. Hello, hello. What do we have here? Another visitor? I'm the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town, one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvests as well? No. Never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all the way to investigate what turns out to be mere fairy tales. Guys, I don't think you understand. This is Florida after global climate change. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento, not memo. A boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the great King of the Bountiful Harvests. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite well as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on an extremely ancient Pokemon accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusual sized head. But forehead. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looks like, I suggest you take a look at that statue by the field in the center of their town, a village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now. Oi! I change my voice every time. I think this is the voice he sounds like. Sounds more Scottish. Over here, Tom! Oi! I think he's more Scottish to me. But look at this! How do you remember the name of all the Pokemons? Bro, this is like the only thing I've ever liked. Pokemon is like the one thing I've enjoyed my entire life. It's like the one thing I care about. And I don't always remember every Pokemon. I'm human. I forget. But yeah, this is like the only thing I've ever loved. Ah, there you are. This pokey little place will be our lodging. He's changed his voice again, but it's fine. But at the... now he sounds like a vampire. But at this moment, it is something far more important. Our base camp. I hate Peony. I can never get a voice. I know. Now he's French! Not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we gotta give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? No, enough faffing about, Tom. Let me tell you about the Peony Exploration team, after all. Round here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention, a massive red tree where 3 legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking, dotted-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with the juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. Poor guy. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings are led to blissful friendships. So, here's to the grand adventure, Expedition Chief Tom. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it. Oh, my darling daughter, sitting alone in this room, pining for her papa. Ugh, nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Expedition uniform. Ooh, look at the shoes. Look at me, I'm swagged up. Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would find a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I'll be waiting for you. So I've got some different colored scarves. Got some different colored scarves in there to switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. Okay. Here, have these two. A legendary clue 1. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peony and an old photo is attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legend, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head. The wooden statue near the field in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Okay. Far, far into the great beds lie a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the blank 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 Mon blank 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 Chang blank 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 1. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of the snow slide slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door, the strange words, what, blank, 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 to get, blank, 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 iving, blank, 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 stall, blank, 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 of snow, blank, blank, blank. The door remains firmly shut. Watch together. No, I don't think the blanks are separated words. Because together wouldn't be together. I don't think anyways. Near where green meets snow in the giant bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. 1. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out no to walk iant eel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant path of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Where the door all be end. Door remains firmly shut. The bird Pokemon of legend. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves and seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wing come to roost. There are legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Seems like the king's bond with its loyal steed. or whatever you can call it, runs proper deep. So it had to name its expedition, I'd call it, if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. That's the title screens got leaked years, like months ago. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as it is in my notes. Do you want to change your clothes back to the usual? No, I can do that on myself. I'm a big boy. Aha! I've had just an idea. There's a little something help you out. A Master Ball? I have 2 of those now. It's supposed to be the one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it, though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to the base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the Adventuring Crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, huh? Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. Huh, what's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Ugh, ultra mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on, then have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legendary down. Okay. Cool, it just disappears. But let's go in here, restore my Pokemon, then I'm going to change my outfit. But I want to change, actually I want to change my armband. Normal type, fire type, different color. Fairy type. Yes, I would like to reprint my league card. Let's quickly check the outfit. Because he gave me a thing, the guy, right? Okay, we don't get to see. The jacket. The hoodie, right? Okay, so that's what the guy gave me. I don't know, it's kind of a... I like the idea of not wearing the top, because it would be... I'm like... You know? I don't know. I like that. Just having the pants on. Let's check my trainer card. Nice. Let's save. So we got the Reggies and Calyrex and stuff to do. I'm interested. They got me interested in what's going on, I just don't know how interested I'm going to be throughout this. Russell, schwank. Look at that dude. Look at that dome. The wooden crown fits perfectly on the statue. Crown? What? Does it want you to follow it? It's The Legend of Zelda! Kron? It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants you to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? No. Can I... Yeah, can you wait real quick? First we're gonna save. Second, I want this guy in front. And we'll get Gallade as well in front. I don't know what typing Calyrex is, actually. Rowcrown. Crown. Unnerve, okay. I imagine I can't catch it. Yeah. Is this thing just gonna one-shot me? Kind of like how the other ones, not the other ones, but the dogs did? Nope. Well. You can't play happy music. Hey, Nitro's finally level 100. After 3 seasons of the anime. Crown. Did you have fun? Round. Oi. What's up? I heard a big ruckus come from over here. What's this now, Chief? Where are you having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Okay. What? What is this? Okay. And his soul has been sucked out of his body. Ah yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. Yeah, Mewtwo kinda did that thing already. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reign over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I am able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests, year after year. However, it seems that many, many years the people of this land have forgotten my extenses? They used to make offerings to me every year, but even the tradition has long since been lost to the ravage of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. You jolted down the current status and legendary clue number 1. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, Peony in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvests for the people of the village. Moo Moo Milk revives bread! We're gonna make so many sandwiches. A carrot seed as a souvenir? Okay. The King of Bountiful Harvest, I used to believe in it. Believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the field, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that... Okay. You, sir. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Yeah, he is, but you guys are bad at most things. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it existed, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops? For a change. Yeah, you should give him stuff for free, even. Oh dear, I'm sorry, but I'm rather busy right now. You've asked the people of Freezington about the King of Bountiful Harvest. Time to report back to Calyrex. I like how it's like, man, I wish he was real. Just this dude. Look at this dude. Really be out here, huh? Oh, it didn't, yeah, it doesn't, the zoom in doesn't actually work on taking pictures. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but... It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I'm not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans, too. Remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something what I've lost. Your loyal steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride across the land. It kind of looks like a llama a little bit in that. They are the very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in the ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valley over the mountain of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the villagers on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Ugh. Chief. With a massive noggin. Wait. No, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep here. I stood where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange. Like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Epic.